Hello, good morning, everybody. This is Sahil from Specialized Adult Day program. Today's program is about vintage Toronto and Oshawa. So I have come up with some pictures as well as some different ideas and a little bit about those pictures in this PowerPoint presentation. I got my pictures from Google and other Facebook groups. So the PowerPoint presentation starts now. And let me know if you know some of these pictures, okay? All right, on your left is the blinky car used by the Metro Police. And on your right is the Cadillac Hotel, which has rooms as well as some meals. So the Santa Claus Parade once used this blinky car. It was in 1950s when the car was used for educational purposes. Does anybody remember seeing this car? All right. And the next on your right is the Cadillac Hotel. It was close to the Niagara Falls, which was built in 1950s or 1960s. And it was very famous during that time. Most people usually went to Niagara Falls and stayed in this hotel. All right, let's see the next picture now. Ooh, I'm pretty sure everybody knows this place. It's one of my favorite as well as most of the people's favorite too. This is Canada's Wonderland. So Canada's Wonderland was opened in 1981 and which was the first theme park in Canada. The first ride ever which was opened was Wonder Mountain Walkway and the fully etc and which was about 124 kilometer per hour and which was 70 meters tall. That was really tall. So what are your some of the memories when you went to Canada's Wonderland when you were a kid or with your kids or grandkids? I love personally Canada Wonderland. Next picture is, oh, so these are some of the rides of Canada's Wonderland. Do you guys remember these rides? I remember the ride on the right because I have been on this wooden ride and it seems pretty scary. This was my first roller coaster ride ever. All right, next one. Ooh, this is Canadian Tire. So this is on Gibb and Stevenson, and this is close, just opposite of Oshawa Center. Does anybody remember this Canadian Tire? So Canadian Tire was built in 1900s, and this Canadian Tire in Oshawa was opened in 1927. It has over 1,700 stores in Canada. The Oshawa one is pretty big and it has everything that is used for your cars as well as for your daily needs. Has anybody ever been to this Canadian Tire? I have. Okay, next one. So these are some of the Christmas catalog pictures from the Eaton Center as well as the ladies wearing their gowns and their clothing from 1900s. So on your right is the Christmas catalog from 1905. It was the Eden Centers Limited. And on your left is the ladies' ready-made dresses. Those were $15 up to $20. Does anybody remember having these dresses or anybody wearing these dresses? They look pretty good to me. All right, next one. Oh, does anybody know who Bob Marley is? I definitely know him. So on your left is a ticket of Bob Marley from his show on November 1st in the Maple Leaf Gardens, and the tickets were $9 and $10. They were available from specific day and time, and they were available at different shopping centers, which was at Oshawa Center as well. Does anybody remember going to this? All right, on your left is Bob Marley's show, as well as on your right is the Regent Theatre, which is in Oshawa. Does anybody remember this? I specifically remember this. It's in downtown Oshawa. It is one of the best cinemas in Oshawa. All right, next one. Oh, so this is pretty old. And this is the miniature garden in Whitby. It was known as Cullen's Garden and Miniature Village. It was opened in 1980, which was a tourist attraction for over 25 years. It contained floral displays, miniature houses, trains, and boats. Has anybody ever been here? I would definitely love to visit there if it was still there, but then right now it's demolished and we don't have this anymore now. These are some of the other pictures of the same place. Has anybody ever been here? It looks fascinating to me. Okay. Does anybody remember this car? It is Pontiac and it is known as big, bold, and beautiful as never before. Has anybody ever bought this car or driven this car or knew somebody driving this car? It looks amazing. It has deep section bumpers and wide wrap around the grille, provide a look of great power and purpose. All right, let's see the next picture. So this is downtown Toronto. Does anybody remember going to this place? All right, so this is Oshawa's railway company's employee pass. So this is one of the employee pass if you had to go to the railway, and you can just show this pass and enter into the railway stations. And this was valid until December 31st, 1950s. And the Oshawa Railway Company was born in 1895 from Toronto to Montreal. Has anybody ever taken this railway? These are some of the stores in Eden Center. Do you guys remember any one of those? Does anybody remember any? Okay, next door. So we have the route of the trains which used to go in downtown Toronto from Union Station to Eglinton. Has anybody ever taken this subway train? The TTCs, well known as TTCs. Oh, this is interesting. On your left, we have coins from Oshawa, and these were given on your anniversary, such as golden anniversary or silver anniversary as well. So these were valid from 1924 to 1974. Does anybody carry these coins? And on your right, we have a souvenir plate of Oshawa. Has anybody ever bought these plates or has anybody ever got this plate? This is another building from downtown Toronto. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you knew some other places too. Thank you and have a wonderful day.